Okay, this is sort of towards the end of a rather busy weekend in a shopping mall, and this is my current DJ Hero kit, which I did a very quick build on. It took a couple of hours one evening. It's not finished and I need to sort it out. So at the moment I've got a lot of storage space under here. I just put like little struts to hold up the shelf, but I never use it underneath there. And it's all mainly chameleon, and there's the odd bit of cryolan, and that's a little bit of cryolan, the rest is chameleon. This is all I use as water pots, so I'll clean that up in a minute, because all I need to do is soak up the water with my face cloth here, and then refill it from my water containers over there. And then I just spray or drip onto the sponge or the paints that I'm using. That's all my one strokes, which are either homemade tag or DFX. I've got a couple of larger rainbow cakes there. As I said, it's a work in progress. I only got these IKEA holders, the black ones, this weekend, so I've yet to work out how to use them really well, so I'm still fiddling around trying to sort out my brush holders. I did have 3 of these, but someone nicked 2 of them, which I'm gutted about because they were really good, because they would work well. I don't like them along the back in a brush holder glued on or whatever, because that makes your back all dirty, and it's also pulling it off the backing quite a lot. I did originally have all of my stencils before I got this kit on Velcro, and they went on Velcro strips onto a file. Excuse me, hiccups. But I tried the Velcro on here, and when I was pulling off the stencils, it would pull off the whole of the backing as well. So I switched to trying this magnetic tape, which to be honest is rubbish. It's not strong enough, so when I close the lid, all the stencils fall off. So I think I'm going to strip off this black backing, paint it all black, and I'll just put strips of Velcro again and switch back to using Velcro. So as you can see, big range of stencils. These are the ones that I use most commonly. The other ones are in a little flat wet wipes container, like little plastic wet wipes container in my bag. This under here is a little thin bit of like fiberboard MDF that actually came as packaging with some things that I ordered, and I've just covered it in tape, and it's about that big. So it just fits inside the box as well, which also helps keep the paint in place. All of this fits inside the box, except for these black pots. As I said, they only came this weekend. I got rid of the legs for the DJ Hero case because they were a pain to screw in, and they were not very stable. So what I'm using at the moment, if you can see that, is a keyboard stand, because to be honest, the thing's about the size of a keyboard stand. It's much more stable, it's quicker to set up. You just open it to the height you want and pull the lever to tighten it up, and I quite like that. So as I said, I'm going to store it in the middle. I quite often store spare paints along here. That's the new Chameleon UV one stroke that I'm dying to try out. Yep, so I've got a drippy bottle and a squishy bottle. Don't use a squishy bottle on paints really, because I've gone through so many and they always seem to splatter. You can see I did it a little bit. They all seem to make the paint splatter everywhere, so I tend to squish sponges but drip into everything else. This is the glitter puffer I prefer. I think I got that from BB's shop, Face Paint UK, because it holds a lot, because especially when I'm doing like 100 faces a day, you welly the little puffers and you keep refilling them every day or two, which is a pain in the bum. This holds a lot more. You can set how fast you want the glitter to come out yourself. Saves me refilling it. And the glitter I prefer is the Aurora glitters from Funtime Faces. I think that's just, you know, general rainbow Aurora, but the one with the tints, like the tint of green and everything, are gorgeous. I've got a few glitter gels in there. I'm finishing up these ones that I got off eBay before I move on to the chameleon blings, because I love them. I've got a few other glitters in there. I've got some fake blood. I have got, this is the glue that I sell on my website that I use for freehand glitter tattoos, because I also use it for putting on bling and gems. I'm not using them today because up until now, I mean, this is like a speed painting gig. They want as many people as possible painted, so I don't really have time to do all the extras like glitter gels and stuff that I usually do. Yeah, these are just little bits of cardboard glued in with like duct tape, so they're not going to stay that way. This is going to be fitted up properly when I get time to do it. So yeah, face cloth there, because I don't use baby wipes on people, I just use baby wipes on my kit. Don't know if you can see the back there. That was a custom designed, I do the designing because I do my own cards. I do it all on Adobe, Photoshop and stuff like that. I've got a thing covering at the moment, covering my name and my website, just because I'm working for an agency. But it's a vinyl decal sticker, basically the full length of the top of the kit, which I got done by the same guy that does my car. It's very handy. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm finding this quite good actually. I'm going to keep one of those holders, I think. I'll keep my my phone and my drink in there. It's quite handy. The chair is still the no anchovies one. I think Face Paints Direct sells them. To be honest, I've had 2 of these in about 8 years. And I have something coming in the pipelines, watch this space, that might just blow this out of the water, fingers crossed. But yeah, this does a lot of heavy people, and after about 5 years it is slightly starting to go in the stitching, so maybe get something else if what I have planned doesn't work out. But yeah, end of a busy day, excuse the mess, but just to show you what I use. And this is what I use for faces and body paints, because I can use a kabuki brush, even though, as you see, most of the time I'll fold a paint in half and get another paint in there just because it saves space. I hate people that have to walk up and down, well, I hate myself having to walk up and down huge benches full of paint when really you want it ergonomically right here. So the paints I use the most are in the middle here, and everything that I use slightly less is further out. So like white and black, obviously, water, yeah, on we go like that. So I don't really add in much for body paints apart from kabukis, and this does both. I said chameleon and, oh, paradise black I think, and that's possibly either paradise white or grimace white. But everything else pretty much is chameleon, because I love it. Right, yes, can't show you the blings, but I'm going to start selling special blings that I've been importing, so I shall show you them later. Oh, I need to do a new sign. That sign seriously is about 12 years old. Okay, cheers guys.